American snowboarder Khloe Kim tried to carve out her place in Olympic history and capture 3 straight gold medals in the halfpipe. But she took a risk and missed. Now, Khloe told the New York Times that ahead of her final run, when presented with the option of repeating her first run and hoping for a slightly better score or attempting a skill no one had ever pulled off, she chose the latter and doesn't regret it, even though she fell and had to settle for a silver medal. So, are you a risk taker or do you like to play it safe? Audience? Risk.
I admire the risk takers. I definitely play it safe. That's why I love this story so much. Like we said, Khloe Kim's coach gave her those 2 options. Repeat that first trick you did, or just drop the hammer and do this thing that you've never actually been able to complete. Take that risk. And you know what she did? She tried to drop the hammer, and she, I quote, said, "Because that's what I do." It makes me love her so much. She wasn't able to do it. But she also came home with a silver medal, and she had a dislocated shoulder. Wow. And then she hugged the gold medalist, and the gold medalist is looking at her and calling her her mentor. It's just a beautiful Olympic story. I love it.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
While I agree, I'm someone who is very risk averse in general in life. But when I swing and I swing big, it's because it's a very calculated swing. So if I was Khloe, if I was an Olympic snowboarder, I probably would have gone the safe route because I know I can land it, right? And so, listen, she's already got 2 gold medals from the past. She's doing all right. She's gonna be fine. And settling for a silver is not a big deal, I mean, at least to me. But if she was going to try to go for history, it's doing the thing that you know you can do time and time again. There's that saying, you got to practice like you play and play like you practice. And if she's done it and done it and done it, and that's her go-to, maybe we would be talking about a gold medal right now, you know? So she didn't, she went for it, she didn't land it. And she, by the way, has never landed this.
That's what made it so incredible.
You know what? I actually love the decision that she made, and I know why she made it, because all of us probably have had some situation in your life, could be personal or business, where there was a moment where you could have taken the risk and you played it safe. And 8 years later, at 3 o'clock in the morning, you wake up and you're like, why didn't I just take the risk? And for that reason, I think she should do it, because if she'd played it safe, she already has medals, and this is not like it's her last Olympics. She's still very young. And maybe for her, she's like, I can't live with regret. I'd rather just take the risk, and you know what? If I fall, then I know it's my fault. I have no one to blame. And I'd rather live like that than live in the what if, maybe if I had. So I say go for it.
May I quote my fellow You Can't Do That on Television alumnus and Canadian national treasure, Alanis Morissette, for a moment?
Sure,
I quote Alanis, there she is, from her pre-Jagged Little Pill era.
Wow.
Her pop star era. The song is Too Hot, and this is the lyrics. Always too hot, never too cold. You take your best shot, too hot to hold. Never too young, always too old. You gotta go for gold! However, and I never thought I'd say this, I disagree with Alanis in this case. And if I was Khloe Kim, you know, and Khloe Kim and I are similar in every way.
Of course.
If I was Khloe Kim, I would have probably played it a little bit safer, because apparently if she didn't do all these extra tricks, or whatever you call them in snowboarding, if she didn't do this, she still had a chance, a pretty solid chance, at getting the gold, and I would have wanted to go for the 3 golds. My partner calls me Cautious Carl, and in this case, I would have been cautious, and I would have done it. However, like these Olympians, they're so amazing, right? And they're so competitive, and the way they think is incredible. I think if she didn't do this, and she didn't get the gold, she always would have wondered. So now she doesn't have to wonder. She went for it, but I would have been cautious.
Can I throw something else into the mix?
But she's amazing.
She talked about in this interview with the New York Times that she had experienced depression leading up to this, and she had lost the love of snowboarding. And she decided if she ever wanted to go back and go for that 3rd medal, that she wanted to do it on her own terms and to find the joy in it. And I don't think she would have found the joy in repeating a move that she knew she knew how to do instead of just dropping that hammer. She went
amazing.
for it.
She's amazing.
Go, Khloe, go.
I would have gone really slow and not done a single trick and been like, can I still have the gold?
Getty, and that is why you were here and not
That's true.
over there.